Hello my scrapping friends. I'm Deborah Kozlovic and I'm a Creative Memories Independent Advisor from Australia. Welcome to my channel. It's been a little while since I've created my last video. Life has been a little bit busy. We've gone through winter. Winter is nearly over and then we're going to be going into our spring here in Australia. The days are warming up a lot now. During the nights are a little bit warmer as well. And also in between that time, I've became a grandma again, and my daughter had a little baby boy, and I can show you a little picture of him. I haven't actually got any photos printed at the moment, but there he is there, little Alfie. So between all that and everything else that, you know, life treats at us, so today I wanted to share with you all this video today and the page layout that I will be creating. It is, you know, just like a rectangle, and then I've just cut them in half and just put them on a diagonal effect. Very simple layout with a couple of photos. You can have one or two photos, you know, that way you've still got your nice little design on the side there. And this one here I've done in something blue, which is the wedding collection that we have out in Creative Memories at the moment. And this is from my son's wedding. With today, when I show you, I'm going to be using Full of Wonder. And the reason why I'm using Full of Wonder is because of these photos here. These were my grandchildren, and it was book week. So, and I figured that, you know, like with Full of Wonder, with all the colors in the papers, you know, the tie-dye effect, the purples, the blues, the aqua, the sea green, would all match with those photos. And I also will be incorporating in them, to see what I also can use, my stickers, embellishments, and maybe a photo mat, but I'm not quite sure at the moment until I go through everything. So even if you have you know, like 2-inch scrap pieces, you know, in length, you know, or nearly end of a paper collection, and you have loose bits here and there, this is a great page to also be using up some of those little scraps. So now going through my papers, I'm going to pick out maybe 4 different colors, but also keep in mind that you have double-sided, so you can use the opposite side as well on those papers. So this one here, I think I might use that as a little bit of a scrap, and that is 6 inches long, so I might use that piece. And that would also go nicely with these, you know, the purple flowers in the background and the purple dress. I might use that blue colour, so that's 2. Possibly might see what else I have here. I might go that dark blue, the light blue, and then I've got those little tie dyes on the reverse, and then I might maybe, just looking at my colours, might go the deep sea green. I think that might blend in a little bit better. No, I think I might go the light green. So I've got my 4 chosen colours. So I'm just going to put the rest of these aside. And I will be also backing that just on a white piece of cardstock. So that way all my colours, you know, shine out, so that way if I use a coloured piece of cardstock, it's going to take, you know, that colourness away from all these tie-dye effects with the photos. So in my other one, I did 2.5 wide. Just measured that to make sure, but I'm sure it was 2.5 wide. 2.5 wide by 7 long. On this one that I'm going to do, I'm going to do 2.5 wide, and this one measures at 6, so I'm going to do 6. So I'm just going to bring in the trimmer, and I'm going to measure at 2.5, and that is, no, it actually measures 7, so I will do 7. And then I'm going to cut my blue piece at 2.5. And then trim that at 7. And then I'm going to repeat that process on the other 2 colours. And then at 7. And my last piece, again measuring it at 2.5 by 7. So I'm just going to close the arm up on the trimmer. Now when I previously cut these triangles out on here, because I want it to be opposite, so I want to use both sides, I need to make sure that I cut 2 one way, 2 the other way, but I think I might just flip it and see if that works. So here we go. If we make a mistake, we can just always start all over again. So I'm just going to line that up using my guides and cutting from corner to corner using those guides. So there we have one cut in half, and now we have the second one, again using your guides. Okay, so now we have 2 cut the same way. So now I'm hoping that if I flip this one over, cutting it the same way, it will give me the opposite side. And then I can use that. When I actually did the first one, I did go through a couple of pieces of paper because I did cut them a wrong way, but I didn't flip any, so I'm hoping that this will work out for me, but we'll soon find out. So I'm just going to bring in my white cardstock, and now I'm just going to bring in my triangle pieces. So I have a purple here and maybe blue down the bottom. So I'm more or less just matching up my pieces. So far so good that this is working out for me. So I might put, just working in with the colours. I might do that one there. That one there. To that one. And then I might go there, there. Hang on. So we have got these around the wrong way, so I want to go like, well, might do the opposite way to see if that will look good, but I still want to use the purple. So if I go like that, then like that, and then that, I'm just playing around with my colours at the moment. Can't have that one there. We could have that one at the top and that one there. So that is like a little bit different to how I had the other one. But if I try to do it the other way, it will be like putting that one there and maybe this one, the blue, it's like putting a jigsaw puzzle together. So that will go here, and then that blue, then we have the blues and the green, so let me see. So it's not going to work in my favour doing it this way, so because the colours are just going to be exactly the same as what I've done there. So I think I might do the reverse, because I did have more of colour. So because I really like that colour there, so I might go here and then the blue, the green. So what have we got on the reverse? So we go, that's the same as the green, this way, and then like that, and then the blue. So I'm happy with that, and then that would coordinate with the photos. So now what I'm going to do, I'm just going to get some repositional tape and my centering ruler, and I'm just going to turn this around and do it so far from the end. And with the other one, I think I've done an inch. So if I measure that of an inch from the bottom with my centering ruler, I can line that up from here like so. Hang on, there's something's not right because I opposite it, so I need to go like that to that, and then the blue. So as you can see that all the colors are the same. So this is the same sort of thing that I did when I did my blue one. So I'm going to cut, because I did want to incorporate more of that color in here. So with luck of the chance, I'm going to cut another 2.5 on here. Also, the lengthwise is still at 7. And then, before I cut it like this, so I'm going to cut it the opposite way than I did the first one. And I'm not going to flip it or anything. So I'm hoping that this, I think this, it's a little bit tricky of getting the right sides when you're doing this kind of triangular work. So I'm hoping now that I do get what I'm after. And again, as you can see, it's not working in my favor. So I've still got the same, so it didn't actually work. So I think I might just keep it as it is, because that's also going to go that way, so I can't do it that way. Or the other thing that we could do is doing it opposite. And then if I do it opposite, I'm going to get all the colours in. So if I do this, like that's got to go like that, that goes like this, and this one will go like that. So it's, you know, opposite and turned around. I think I actually like it like that. So I think I might go with this design here. So again, I'm just going to turn it around, and I'm still going to do it 1 inch from the side. Just lining up my centering ruler. And I have my mat here. So I'm just going to use repositional tape. And just taking a 1/4 of an inch from the top. Might turn it. Might just do a 1/4. Start down from the top, and then still take it in from 1 inch. So that way that I've got balance from the top here. So then we're going to adhere the next piece. And that one goes down this way. Like this. So I'm going to start at the bottom one, taking it from a 1/4 from the bottom, just bringing this mat a little bit more, making sure that I've got some repositional adhesive on, definitely on those corner bits. So that's my bottom one. So then we'll do the next one. And this one's just more or less eyeballing it and having similar distance apart. So if I measure this now, okay, so now I'm going to measure from 1 inch from the side, and then I'm going to go with my next flat piece and adhere those ones down. And I'm going to take it in from the center point, which would be your 6 if you were using your 13 by 13 inch cutting mat. So I'm going to adhere that here, and then the same thing with the next one, and then match them together. So I'm just going to lift that one up again because I want to leave a gap in between them. So I'm going to leave like a 1/8 gap in between. So then we would adhere the next one down. It's always a little bit tricky when you're playing around with different shapes and making sure that you've got them correct. So I just want to put this one here. I bring in my 13 by 13 inch mat to make sure that that is definitely straight. So I'm just going to line that up because I think I might need to adjust something because that is a little bit further out, but that one is not further enough. So, and that's at my 1, it's at 8. So I'm just going to lift this one up and put it here. Just rub that little bit of repositional tape off. Adhere this one down. Might just make a little bit bigger of a gap. Might just add a little bit more repo. And then we have this one. Oops. And lining that one up here. And then I have to lift this one. And just make a little bit of a gap in between. Okay, just move that centering ruler. Just rub all my little repo tape off. I might just put a little bit more repositional tape on that corner bit. Also to make sure that it doesn't lift when you go to put it inside your pocket page. So there we have that. So I'm pretty happy with those colours. If I keep cutting more paper, I'm going to be, you know, having spare triangles everywhere. So I think I might just leave it at that. And I like how it's gone opposite. So it is completely different to this one, as you can see. Like this one is all going the same way and this one is actually going opposite. And I did make a bigger gap in between each one compared to the other one that I did. And the other thing that I did on here, which is very time consuming, which I'll do, you know, like a little bit later, is I got my black dual tip pen and I done some stitching work. Well, actually I used the navy blue one here, but on this one I think I might use the black. And I've done a little bit of stitching work around on each triangle just to give that, you know, like different create and make it stand out a little bit. So my decision now is if I'm going to be using just the one photo or the 2 photos. But I think I'm leaning against just the one photo for now and finding a nice colour that will back it. So if I bring back in my papers, I think I might go with that purple, or so I'll just pull out the 2 colours that I'm thinking about. I'll put all these other ones aside. So I was either thinking about the light purple or the dark. Or just bringing these colours back in. Just have to reach over and grab them. I think that dark one is just a little bit too bright. I'm thinking maybe this green. So scoop up all these colours again. So as you can see, I'm just creating as we go. There was no set plan in any of this. It's just create. I do like those colours there, or the colours on the back here, which are down there. The other thing that I could also go through is my photo mats, because they might have something, you know, a mat that I might be able to use. So we can just, you know, like mix and match, see what colours. So it's leaning against that dark purple, but I think it might be too much purple. The light one doesn't look too bad. The deep sea green. And then I have the blue, but I think I might go with that light purple actually. Instead of cutting up some more designer paper, I'm going to go with the card in the variety mats. So I'm just going to leave that as a 6x4, and our variety mats are 4.5 by 6.5. So I'm just going to get my centering ruler and center that off, and placing it down so I've got even width on either side, which would be 1/4. So we've got that, and then I'm just going to go through the varieties of mats again and see if there's a title that I might use. Got My Happy Place, This Is My Fave, Remember This, Brilliant, The Good Life, Happiest Day, Happy, 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 Moments Like These, Little Moments, Moments Like These, Happy, Happy. I think I might do the Moments Like These. So I'm just going to bring in the new personal trimmer, and I'm just going to cut these off. So these are 6x4, so I need to just line that up at 3 and cut it straight down. So now that it's 4x3, I want to take probably a 1/4, maybe 1/2 inch, probably 1/2 inch from the bottom, 1/2 inch from the top, and then 1/4 on the side and 1/4 on the other side. So now I've got a little title that I can use. I think I might just stick that over like so. I'm just going through getting my stickers and my embellishments. So I do have these border stickers, but I don't think I'm going to use these today. And in my little embellishment packs, I put that down there. This one's lifting. I just need to put a little bit of repositional tape. Okay. I might leave it like that. And then in the embellishments, full of wonder, we have a little heart. Happy everything. I like these black hearts, they're pretty cool. Follow your heart, this is my fave. Picture perfect, my happy place. I also have some butterflies that I can use. Some of these ones, some of the leaves. Arrows, butterflies, epic adventure. And then, so if I use this heart, I can use no, I won't do that one. Might use this one, and then change my mind. I think I'm going to use Chasing Your Dreams. So it's a sticker. I'm just going to get some foam squares. Put some foam squares on the back. I might use one more in the middle there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heat all this down. So like this. I think I had it like this. And then just get some repositional. Just sticking that there for the moment. And just, oops, it's all stuck to me. I might move that up a little bit. And I think I had another leaf here somewhere. I think I might use maybe both leaves, or could always use maybe, no, I don't like that. Yeah. Do that, and then what else do we have? So put something over here. Butterflies look pretty cool, so I might put foam squares on the back of that, and use the butterfly. And just have that off the corner just like that. And look at these little cute little arrows. So I might use that one. And that can go here. What else do we have? The black one looks nice there. And then put that butterfly. Oops. Thinking the small one. Go smaller than large. So I'm going to put some repositional tape on that one. And I'm going to just stick this one down like this. And just seeing what else we can put on there. So then I've got some stars, got some hearts, got a camera, living the best life, feeling good. So there are more little titles there, but I don't think I want any more titles. So I might just maybe put that there, and then maybe one of the black ones or these ones. So more like this, or the black one. Just find where I put that one. Just stick that there for a minute. Yeah. I think I do like the other one actually. I might go with the darker one. So I might just put this one down here. Actually, pull it up a bit. And then this one here. Like that. So that's coming along, and then let's put this one down properly, because then I can use it again. Got some little hearts, and then I've got some little gems. I think I'm pretty happy with that. So like I said, the only thing that I would do now is just do the little stitching around the side. And if you're a journaler, you can actually do some little bit of journaling down the bottom here. You might do a little bit of journaling off the side here. So that's my little take on, you know, like doing the triangles a different way and using up some of those scraps. And this layout, as I said, is done with Full of Wonder. And then I've got my other one that I did scrap that, and that's in Something Blue, which is the wedding collection. So I hope you liked my little get together of creating today. I hope you enjoyed this. Please subscribe, give me some love. Until next time everyone, happy scrapping.